Hello my crafty friends, it's Krista back again from Second Chance Creation. This is a follow-on video from the one I did the other day in regard to making my own fabric swatches from all my snippets. Well, after I finished them, I realised I didn't have very many snippets, but I still wanted to make some more. So I raided my drawer with all the various fabrics to be able to do at least 2 or 3 of them. And also I've made another project for this clown. The clown obviously picked the fabric swatch that it was after, so I thought, well, I better get going and make it. So I'll just show you what I've made. I furbished this little lounge, and check out how that looks now. You wouldn't think that was just all snippets. It's actually an ex-doll's sofa or Barbie lounge, and the colour was down here. That's the colour. I hadn't painted it because I wanted to show you what it looked like. Pretty marked and battered. So I just painted it with some lovely metallic paint, and I made a template, and I was able to then apply and make the covers for this lounge. I had tiny little Chinese braid that I was able to use to put around the edges. I had some awesome buttons, and 3 of them, which was just perfect for 1 on each side, and then just 1 here on the top. I left a little bit of this. At first I didn't really want it to show, but I thought, well, with the legs, see if I can do this, with the legs and the front at the top there, it would just sort of coincide. So I hope you like it. I do. I think it's fantastic, and you know who's going to be lounging around. And of course I had to make a cushion. You know, you can't have a little sofa without a cushion. So that's it. So that's the clown done. So I just thought I'd share that with you. So don't underestimate these little fabric swatches, regardless of your scraps. And the other 2 swatches that I made today is this one, a really pastel colour one, and I've left that just with the wadding, as I'll be covering this anyway, so I didn't want to put fabric on it. And I've just covered it with some tulle. This is very old tulle, it's very brittle, so I had to be a bit careful, but again, more snippets. So this was my last bit of snippet that I used because I had none left. So when I made my next project, or next 2 projects, I had to raid my drawer with the fabric scraps that I had left and cut them up in pieces. This one is all done in the purple, and it has a yellow mesh glitter on top, which is this one here. It's a very fine one, and this is going to be part of the Gypsy theme that I'm going to be doing. I've got use for this one, but I'm not giving anything away. You'll just have to wait. And then I got really, really game, and I made it like a grunge look. I watched a lady do this, and all the sewing lines were quite close together, so that when you slid it, it came apart, all the fabrics were still intact. Well, I didn't make it that close because I wasn't quite game, but I did tear it because this is old tulle and it does tear quite easily. I can't even use it to make a flower. But check it out, because look at all the colours. You know, you've got these bits of fabric coming through, and now I can tell you what I'm making out of this. This is going to be the Gypsy journal, because the journal, you need a Gypsy journal when you go on travels with the horse and gypsy wagon, so that'll coincide. So it'll be like a little package, the lot, and you need a Gypsy journal. So that's what I made, and I've made the cover for it. So that's the beginning. And again, I used just the wadding. Didn't cover it. I covered the underneath, and I bought this little midriff top. It was a size 8, and this is the colour. It makes beautiful flowers too, ladies. It's stretchy, and that's what I used. When I bought it, the lady looked at me, because, you know, I'm definitely not a size 8. I said, no, it's not for me. It's for my craft room. It's going to get chopped up. And she had a bit of a chuckle. So, yeah, let me know what you think. It's very daring, but for what I want to use it for, I think it's quite appropriate. And then, of course, while I was in the up shop, feast your eyes on this. I just love it. I think it's just awesome. So I can make something really nice. Might even be the wallpaper for the gypsy wagon. Who knows? It's a little dress. And what I don't use will definitely be used in other projects. It's got pretty little binding on there if I wanted to pull it apart. But I just love these panels. I bought it for these panels. Depending how big the wagon is, I would like to incorporate that as, you know, the walls. But isn't that just beautiful? I love the colours. So yes, ladies, that was that. And then, if plan A doesn't work with the little sofa that I've just covered, because it's too big, I've actually then scored myself some little Barbie doll furnitures, which are all going to get dollied up. And the table, I'll put that over there so you can see it. And the table, and a fireplace. Unbelievable. So I thought, well, I've got them, and if I don't need them, I'll just donate them back. But because when the time comes when I'm looking for, I have to, you know, get them, I won't be able to find them. And I bought a little train track. Lady said, what are you going to do with one? I said, never you mind, it's going to be a ladder. So I use it as a ladder to get into the gypsy wagon. So there you go, folks. That was my little adventure for the last 24 hours. I do hope that you enjoy the outcome of this little miniature little lounge. I might just move this iPad, just bear with me, because I've got it sitting on top of my milk crate so that you can fully see it. So there it is there. So I think it's come out pretty cool. Let me know what you think. And yeah, so I'm off probably for the next couple of days, just having chill out time. The garden needs doing. You know what you got to do once when you craft and everything gets away from you. So yeah, so anyway, I thought I'd share this with you, and until next time, well, you know what you've got to do. Happy crafting. Bye.